cool. How you doing? Well. Hi, Sky. How you doing? Dave Smith.
Yeah, Dave. Thanks.
Good to see you.
Oh, you see a girl?
Yeah, I don't see any. We've got some sitting space if you can join us in front.
We're going to get started in just a couple minutes and extends from Enterprise Road in Clearwater to John Chestnut Park in Palm Harbor. The trail will provide a bicycle and pedestrian network that is unprecedented in Florida. It enhances the current economic health and safety benefits provided by the loop and expands Pinellas County's
We lost you. It's here.
Multi-transportation network in a robust and sustainable manner. Over 1 million folks in Pinellas County use the trail every year. The county and partners have invested $10.7 million on this segment of the trail. The completed segment is supported by the Penny for Pinellas and grants from the Florida Department of Transportation. In 2023, construction will begin on the trail bridge over the Lake Tarpon Outfall Canal, and this will close the gap of the final segment in the East Lake area. Today, the trail covers 64.7 miles. Once the entire loop is done, we'll be hitting 75 miles. This regional network of trails will circle the county, link parks, coastal areas, commercial centers, and neighborhoods. Today is a major milestone in the life of the Pinellas County Trail, and we're so excited that you're here to celebrate with us. And now I'd like to bring up the mayor of the city of Clearwater, Mayor Frank Hibbard.
Thank you, Chairman Justice, and thank you all for being here. I know it's a little warm, but it is awfully exciting, and it goes to show that good things are worth waiting for. This is a long time in coming, and to think of all the city councils, county commissioners, Brian, you were instrumental in all this throughout all the years with the MPO, and people stuck to it, and because of that, and the partnerships that we have with the county, with Duke Energy, we are making the entire trail system in Pinellas County world-class. That is a term that is often overused nowadays, but it truly is. And this trail system works perfectly with our Green Print 2.0, which is our sustainability plan. It allows people the alternative to walk and to bike and to get around the entire county, to bring the eastern side of Clearwater and all of Pinellas County into the trail system so they can go from here to Clearwater Beach to the Courtney Campbell Causeway and all the way down to St. Petersburg and beyond, is just a tremendous addition to the quality of life within the entire county. And we ought to be very appreciative and also proud of it, to tell other counties and other people about the wonderful investment that we have made in this community. I know all of you are engaged. I do want to say one thing. I was talking to some folks about the signalization and how it's going to work, and all I would ask is our drivers need to be more cognizant of pedestrians and bikers, and our bikers also need to be aware. Trust but verify before you go across those intersections, because they can be dangerous. We want this to be a great asset and a safe one. So thank you all for being here today, and God bless you, and let's enjoy this system for generations to come.
Thank you, Mayor. Now I'd like to please welcome the Manager of Government Community Relations for Duke Energy, Mr. Jeff Baker.
Good morning. What a great day to celebrate a true public-private partnership. This partnership with Duke Energy has dated back for a little over 20 years, and the transmission system that you see, it is vitally critical infrastructure for us. So we have to have these lines running through our communities. In Pinellas County, we have 3 north-south lines, and 2 of those have the trail on there. So it's one of those things where it gives us the opportunity to have the equipment that we vitally need, but it also gives us the opportunity to give back to our community and our customers so that they can take advantage of this space. It's one of those things where we all know that we live in a densely populated county, and anytime you can find space to allow for recreation and things of that nature, it's always a good thing. So it's certainly been Duke Energy's privilege to be a part of this throughout the past 20 years, and we look forward to continue to work with the county and the city and all the other organizations that are involved to make sure that this asset is, as Mayor Hibbert said, it's here for generations to come. So thanks so much.
Thank you, Jeff. The success of the trail can be seen as the result of a lot of hard work by folks not only in government and public service, but also those from our community. And now I'd like to welcome from the Friends of the Pinellas Trail, Mr. Scott Daniels. Scott?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How exciting is today? We will all remember Friday, August the 5th. We'll remember it because we started this process back in the 1980s. So it was in 1988 that the Friends of the Pinellas Trail Citizens Group decided we do want to support and we do want to have a Pinellas Trail for all our citizens, for all of our guests and tourists. And so we started in 1988, and believe it or not, on December 1st, 1990, the history of the Pinellas Trail began from Largo to Seminole, or if you want to say from Seminole to Largo. When we have a north-south corridor, you never whether you say St. Pete to Tarpon or Tarpon to St. Pete, but that's where we started. And for those of you that have been involved all along, I say thank you so much. We thank you so much. But one of the things that was just said is that a lot of volunteers over these decades have been volunteering to support the Pinellas Trail for you, the citizens, for you, our government, for our tourists and visitors. At this moment, I'd like to say hello to Pat. Pat, can you wave to the audience where you're standing? Pat's a neighbor here, and Pat just spoke to me about how excited she is. Where are you, Pat? Right over here, ladies and gentlemen. She just represents one of the many citizens who live adjacent to the Pinellas Trail, and over all these almost 32 years have supported the trail by opening up their back fences to put gates and supporting all the efforts that you all and we all know as being successful. So it's really hard to believe in all this time we're still putting on links to the chain, so to speak, of the Pinellas Trail. We had hoped to be finished by now. We had a celebration a few years ago for the 25th anniversary. We hope by the 25th year. But with the economy, with COVID, with all the things we're dealing with, we're so excited that this partnership that we have with the county government, with municipal governments, with the citizens, that this is going to continue. The cooperation we've had is well respected. The Pinellas Trail is a national, internationally recognized trail. People from all over the country, all over the world, look to Pinellas County for the leadership that we have had and the legacy that we're leaving to future generations. The volunteers. We have volunteers all the time out on the trail. If you know someone who wants to volunteer on the trail, if they're using the trail, if they're not using the trail, if it's in their neighborhood, please get in touch with County Volunteer Services. We're looking for volunteers to help continue the success. The connection of the trail will be the Pinellas Trail Loop, as was mentioned, 75 miles oval in this county, and connecting with the Suncoast Trail, the coast-to-coast trail that will go across the state of Florida, and we will be the western terminus for that. So it's a special sense of pride that I'm here today with you all to celebrate, to thank each other for the continued support, and we look forward to more successes real soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott. When they planned this event, and they were telling me about the event, they said it's going to be a small gathering of folks to celebrate the ribbon cutting. And you can see how many folks turned out today, how excited the community is. And we're just so really grateful that you took time to participate. So with that, that is the close of our program. We're going to gather to cut the ribbon. The elected officials, if you'd come forward, and we'll get this thing open.
countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Official.
How are you, Fred?
Grand opening is wrapping up. Let me go around.
You're planning director. You're planner. Yes. Oh, yes. I just got all that.